How's it going, guys? Just like I promised, I said that I had a very cool video coming out in the next few days, a few days ago, and well, look what arrived at my front door just today. So I actually signed up for a contract with a company down in Hong Kong, and what we're doing is we're bringing out the new iPhone 5 top of the line quality stuff, and I guess in the next few minutes you'll be able to see just a bit of that, and my review will be coming out in the next few days as well. I have 2 units in here, so I'm gonna start going out and unboxing. As you can see there, it's fully sealed, and I'm just gonna bear with me, and I'm just gonna move my phone out of the charging position here and try and one-handedly open this up here. Just give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna pause it and bear with me. Okay, so I just went ahead and just simply cut it open. So now we're gonna take out the box here. Now there's so in here there might be my contract which I signed with the company, so you guys might have to give me a second and I'll take a pause just to take that off camera. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this here. Okay. I'm just going to simply open this up here. There we go. And this guy that I've paired up with, he really does a good job in packaging, and I made sure that I actually made the trip down there to make sure that everything is up to par. So here we have it right here. We have it on the left side, and we'll have the 64 gig model, and there it is, and we got our second model right in there. So, and the contract, just bear with me a second. Alright, now that I got that out of the way, so we'll go ahead and just put the box there. So we'll move this one out of the way. But wait, this one's same deal here. 64 GB. Let me just focus that in there for you guys. As you guys can see, we got the full logistics with the IMEI number and the serial number. It's going to be matched to an original iPhone 5. So here, we'll put that one aside and we'll focus on this one for now. So here we have the inside of the box. Very high quality stuff, just like the original here, with the actual serial numbers and everything. So here we have the phone. We'll get into that in a sec. So we'll just lift this and we have our typical, this is not your cheap paper, it's actually hitting it on marble. You can see it's plastic. And we have our user guides in there. So just your typical, just bear with me while I open it with one hand. Your typical user guide stuff in there. So slowly peel this out. And your SIM tray opener. So we have the sheet of paper, a couple of sheet of paper, and the iPhone manual. So we have our Thunder lightning connector right here. Sorry, I was going to say Thunderbird. There we, oops. Yeah, this has a bit of fog on it just because of the temperature difference outside. It's about minus 25 degrees Celsius, so about positive 10 degrees Fahrenheit if you're from the States. So there we have that. We have our Apple AC adapter, and we have our original headphones, our ear pods, and oh, actually we have one more of these SIM card tray openers. So let's, without further ado, let's actually get into the phone here. So going around the phone, we see the high quality iPhone there. And let me just go power it on for you guys. Okay, and there we have it. We have the original iPhone here loading up. Well, while it's loading up, why don't we take a look around. We have our lightning connector slot there, headphone slot on the bottom, our dual speakers, power and lock key. This is just actually tape. Top of this, it'll come right off. Over here we have our volume rockers, and over here we have our volume rockers, and our silent and mute switch. And let's just turn on. I actually took the pause here to actually put my SIM card in there. As you guys can see, it's on Rogers. We see the up front here. We have up front. We'll have our camera over there, and our light and proximity sensor over here, as well as the obvious speaker phone. In terms of screen quality, this is rocking a definite IPS panel, just like the original. So we can just turn it back on, and we can see how fluid this is following my touch, and there we go. This thing is really, really, really fluid, and that's why I actually signed a contract with these guys. I went over down to Hong Kong to make this deal, and definitely not disappointed. This is all tape. I'll just take off the tape in the full review. So why don't we take a look here. I'll pop into settings. I'll go into the general. I'll show you how much it is indeed 64 GB of memory displayed on there, as you guys can see there. And again, these are all real IMEIs and serial numbers there, so shouldn't have a problem there. So let's just quickly take a look at the camera on this bad boy. Sorry. Give me a second, just do this through the stupid camera. There we go. Okay, let's go home here, and where is the camera? Okay, there we go. So, why don't we take a look at all my mess that I've created here. So we see a bit of a type of shutter delay, I guess. Wouldn't really call it a lag really, but it's just a slight, maybe half-second pause from the time that I took the image to the time it actually snapped it. But you can take a look. The quality of images are certainly well refined, and we can pinch the zoom here. Here, let me put this down on the desk, and we can take a look. You can obviously see that the quality of image is super detailed. And this camera, just in case you're coming from one of my previous videos, you'll know that I had a complaint about the other one having a kind of mediocre camera. This one's slightly improved upon that from my just basic testing so far. And probably looking in terms of Galaxy Nexus quality, so you know, your average 5 megapixel smartphone camera, and that's not really indicative when I say 5 megapixel. Some 5 megapixel shooters are very high quality in terms of shot, but this one is I would, just from basic testing, I would really compare it to the Galaxy Nexus in terms of camera quality. So when we pop around here, so we can just take a look at that fluidity. And obviously there's nothing on the other page, so let me just go, let's say move this one. We're going to move it over here. What else can we move? Let's move over stocks. Okay, that should give us an idea about how it should look when we slide over. So, you know, just iPhone like smoothness and crispness. So let's pop into messaging real quick, and I gotta conclude this video up in just a few minutes. So as you can see, very, very responsive. Okay, there we have that. Phone dialer, so we can dial 416. You can see it's very, very responsive there. We can pop into the music app. Recently added. I should not have any songs on here, and I don't. Oops, sorry. So let's take a look here. Artist, nothing, but obviously our typical look and feel here. In terms of, let's quickly pop into the. Sorry, I'm doing this through camera, guys. So this is your typical camera type of gallery, and you can see. We can open this one that we took earlier, and there we have it. And just in terms of multitasking, like you guys saw, so I can maybe press and hold here and delete what I had running. So, you know, a very, very good quality, top-notch stuff. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this in terms of iPhone 5 lookalikes. This one has definitely, as you guys can see, shown why this phone cost me $300, $300 and a bit actually, and not including the DHL shipping. So definitely feel that you're getting a really, really, really high quality piece of equipment here for what you're paying. And you know, I would say that it's very, very, very similar to the original in terms of everything, just how buttery smooth everything works and things of that nature. And so far, looking like we have great signal strength here. On my original Galaxy S2 and my original Note 2, I'm actually usually sitting around 3 out of 5 bars. So here we're actually sitting around 4, and it was 5 just a few seconds ago. So that's looking good so far. Stay tuned for the full review coming up at you guys in a few days, and if you're lucky, maybe tomorrow actually. Ooh. But yeah, I'll be testing this guy out and seeing how it works. But so far, just in terms of weight and quality that you get here, it really, really feels exactly like I'm holding the original.